All right, everybody. We're the Browns After Dark podcast. I don't know what we are anymore.
Yeah.
We're a
Okay.
mess. Yeah, I don't know what we are anymore.
We're a mess. Tony's internet sucks. Cozy's eating a banana, and the other two guest co-hosts are not here. I don't know what we're gonna talk about tonight. I don't know how long we're gonna go.
I know what we can talk about tonight.
Yeah, whatever. So this is I really don't know what to tell you as far as tonight. My guess is just depression. I will tell you this right off the bat before we talk about anything, because obviously this is supposed to be a Browns podcast. I want everybody to know that my opinion from Sunday's game does not matter today. As Miss Gina told me a long time ago, my opinion does not matter. Except this time, it is because similar to the NFL draft, I fell asleep. So I watched us go up 7-3, fell asleep, and woke up. And as soon as my eyes opened, I knew we were going to be losing, and we were. So I woke up right before Hunt scored the touchdown there at the end. So I basically missed the entire game, and I'm happy that I did. I haven't even seen highlights. So all I know is we suck. We lost. I'm not surprised. So yeah. Anybody else have anything they want to say before we talk about whatever?
Yeah. Are you posting the link?
Oh
My
yeah, I
brain
probably
hurts,
should tweet
Derek.
this out, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
I'll
really
do
doing
that.
this shit live.
Yeah, we're live right now. Dummy.
I'm going through a crisis. I apologize.
Well, you know what? Who isn't now? Everybody's got
That's
problems.
fair.
All right. Well, I love how people who
Show off
listen
the
to this
tattoo.
after. Hey, that's a moment we have not talked about.
Not discussed. I
Mhm.
can't really get it on camera with this angle, but yeah.
There it is. All right. So I tweeted
It's
it
real.
out from my it's real, it's there. I
Is
tweeted it out from my page.
Is royalty joining us tonight?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, I'm tweeting
No.
it out from the BAD account.
Okay. Perfect. I tweeted it out too. Not from the VAD, but
I love how we're just talking live, like we're live right now, and
I mean we're live. Is anyone even watching us?
I think we had 2-3 people in here, but I don't care.
They probably left by now, if they're
Yeah.
smart.
I mean, why would anybody watch this?
Well,
Who cares about the Cleveland Browns anymore?
I mean, do we really want to jump right into that?
Into the Browns?
Yeah, go ahead, Derek. You can go first.
Well, I just told you I slept
know,
through the
I
entire
know,
game.
but did you not watch any of the highlights or any of the?
No, I just told you I didn't watch any of the highlights. I honestly, let me put it to you like this. When I realized I slept through the NFL draft, I woke up feeling terrible because I was like, I look forward to this every year. I was very upset. This time I woke up and I was like, oh, at least I didn't have to go through the torture today. And then I saw us blow the game in the end. So,
Oh, you saw the end.
yeah, I saw the end. I woke up, Kareem Hunt scored the touchdown there at the end, and then I just watched the disaster unfold. So, yeah.
Well, we can start from there because it
The
was
disaster?
It was definitely offensive pass interference.
Oh, you talking about on Amari?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was definitely offensive pass interference.
Yeah. So here's the thing about that. To me, it's a ticky-tack call because they were fighting back and forth. So to catch it at the end and call it OPI, whatever. But somebody brought this up. If Amari Cooper does that in a Dallas Cowboys uniform, is it going to be all OPI? Probably not.
No.
So
is Tony alive down there? He's not moving.
Tony's texting neighbors. Anyways, Cozy, you go ahead because you saw the game.
Whoa!
Such a delayed reaction. Such a delayed
because
reaction.
Your internet's delayed. Because your
Do you know how
internet's delayed.
delayed your internet is?
Delay your mom.
Exactly. He can't even hear us speaking English.
I know.
I said I was gonna. Never mind.
Nope, we're not going there.
Okay.
So,
Insult me all you want.
Well,
I have
yeah.
my initials on your arm for life, buddy. So keep talking.
children, are we
You
going to
got
keep
me
doing
there?
this all show?
Yeah, exactly. You can say whatever you want. You can talk, you say, make fun
Are
of
we
me however you
seriously gonna
want,
do this
pal.
all
It
show?
does not matter. I have the
Children!
ultimate comeback on you every single time because guess what? Every morning you wake up, every time you go to bed at night, you look down at your arm and guess what you see? My logo. Mine. When you die and they're stuffing you or doing whatever and putting you in your casket, they're going to look down.
Stuffing you?
They're going to look down at your arm and they're going to know me because guess what, pal? Make fun of me all you want, buddy. My logo's still on your arm. You're going to be a walking billboard for me your entire life. So thank you. And no, I'm not paying you. Anyway, Cozy, go ahead.
Wow. Okay.
What is this podcast?
Anyways, okay, so first drive was really nice. We ran the ball, we passed the ball some, we split it up evenly. It's a very good methodical drive down the field, scripted plays. Every week when we get the ball first and it's scripted plays, we look outstanding. Outstanding almost every week on opening drive. And you know why? Because we mix in the run with the pass. And it's not, oh, you know what? 1st and 10, we're going to go out there and throw the ball. And if it's incomplete, it's fine. It's fine. But then maybe come back with a run. But every time when we get behind and we have an incomplete pass on 1st and 10, we decide, you know what? We have to pass the ball on 2nd down. And then we run into 3rd and 10. And then we have to pass the ball on 3rd and 10. Or example yesterday, 13-10, coming out of the half, the defense got a very nice stop, huge stop. And we decided to put the ball in the air on 1st down. On 2nd down, he got sacked. And then on 3rd down, he got sacked and strip sacked for a fumble. So we ran 3 straight pass plays. You ran Nick Chubb a total of 10 times after the first drive. 10. And everyone wants to sit back and go, it's not the play calling. It's not the play calling. Or they want to sit back and say, oh, you know what? When Baltimore was up 23-13 and we went down the field like it was water with 7 runs and 1 pass. Oh, yeah. Well, Baltimore was just kind of having their safeties a little bit off the line of scrimmage, and they weren't playing as tight, and that's why we were getting a push and all this other stuff. Bullshit. We're getting 5 yards every time. It doesn't matter who's in the box. Nick Chubb yesterday was averaging 4 to 5 yards every single carry, and then he broke a few for longer rushes and ended up averaging 5.7 yards yesterday. And you ran him 16 times. You've done this not once, not twice, not 3 times. You've done this 5 times this year. 5 times this year, Nick Chubb has had less than 20 carries. We've lost all 5 of those games. You ran him 20 times or more. Nick Chubb, 2-0. 2-0 when you run him 20 times or more. There's a common denominator here. Stop going away from the run. You have an excellent running back. You have an excellent backup running back. You have an excellent 3rd string running back. Which
I'm glad you brought that up because
we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I totally forgot about it until you brought it up. So
I know. We'll get to it.
There you go. Nevertheless,
I'm just wondering what the point is. And the last drive of the game, I know everyone wants to just be like, I mean, trust me. I know the safeties were up. It's time to go long. Cooper can beat Peters off the line. It was a perfect play. If not for the pass interference, he probably didn't even need to push off that much at all. And he probably still would have caught it. He scored the touchdown. But it is 3rd and 2. You got it to 3rd and 2. And
I wonder who this thick boy is.
you've got it to 3rd and 2. And you have 3 minutes. I don't even know. What was it, like 3:30 left, 3:20 left, something like that. And I don't remember how much time was left. It was not 4th and 3, Austin. It was not 4th and 3.
Who is Austin? I don't know who Austin is.
Fine, Austino.
Okay.
It was 3rd and 2. And you decided to, instead of run the ball, get the first down, or something like that, you decided to go deep. And what happened? We got a penalty. So it made it 3rd and 12. And I'm going to tell you what, it was a gutsy effort by Jacoby to get out of a sack and things like that. But you have now put your quarterback Jacoby behind the sticks in a crucial situation once again because of your play calling. Don't do risky shit. I'm tired of the risky shit. I'm tired of the reinventing the wheel shit. Be vanilla. Be bland. Run a high school playbook for all God's sake. Seriously. The Falcons did it to us, and it worked out great. Everyone says, well, you can't do that with this team. Well, why not? Why can't we? Because other teams are doing it to us. And guess what? I will take our line blocking the way it is blocked all season in the run game and make this a high school game all day long. I do not care. That's how we're going to win games. And for some reason, he always has to get cute with it, reinvent the wheel. Derek, he went empty set, and every time he goes empty set, the worst possible things happen in empty set.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Tony also has my name on his forum. So
let's keep bringing that shit fucking up.
I will every single time. You think I won't?
Go fuck yourself, Austino.
And here's the thing. Woods actually called a pretty good game yesterday. The defense looked pretty good yesterday. But once again, and I know, and everyone wants to say, oh, don't give him his credit. Don't give him this. Don't give him that. They were getting 4 to 5 to 6 yards on runs until they fumbled the ball. They were in field goal range to go up 6, where we guaranteed, which probably would have been a blessing in disguise for us. Because for some reason, in Stefanski's mind as well, he can just trot out Cade York out there, and he's going to hit 55-yard kicks like it's easy. He's a rookie kicker. What do you want? Because I'm sorry, Cincinnati's not doing that with McPherson. They're trying to gain little chunks of yardage here to get him in field goal range. Stefanski's out there and it's like, oh, we're 55-yard kick away. Oh, you know what? It's okay. Let's just throw the ball up. Let's go deep. Let's do this. Let's forget about our normal playbook and play it safe. I want a Jim Tressel style offense. Keep it close to the vest. I don't need this cute stuff where we need to go long and break a play here and break a play there. And yes, the passing game was working yesterday, but in crucial situations, it failed us. The biggest play of the game, it failed us. Then you get behind by 10 points and you go another 3 and out. And the other thing is, don't return a kick the rest of the season. Just please don't. Just let it hit the end zone and get out of the way of it. Because whoever kick returned yesterday was awful. And here's the other thing. Once again, when you kick return, You risk the fact of getting a holding call because our special teams is not coached correctly. They don't know how to block. So there was just so many things, and every possible moment of a crucial situation went wrong for us. Or we win that game again. And this happens every single week. This happens every single week across the league. But the good teams win the close games. The bad teams lose the close games. We are a bad team. We are a bad and poorly coached team too. It was yes.
So, side note, some effects of the game. David Njoku is out 2 to 5 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Jacob Phillips is out for the entire rest of the season with the torn pec.
Hold on.
What?
How do you feel about that, Derek?
What, Jacob Phillips?
Mm-hmm.
What are you cheesing about over there?
Go ahead, say it.
You're weird. I don't hate Jacob Phillips. Is that what you're expecting me to say?
Yep, pretty much.
I don't hate Jacob Phillips. I actually like Jacob Phillips, but
KA, thank you. He does not. He's lost this locker room. He's lost this locker room. He doesn't know how to fire these guys up. They look and here's the thing, when we get behind, they look disinterested. The fumble, the whole team yesterday was out of it. They were going through the motions at the end of the game when it was 23-20. It's 23-20, and your defense is out there going through the motions. Like, I just can't fathom it. And you know what the worst part is? When Stefanski got in there and he goes, we're frustrated and we know the fan base is frustrated. We're going to try and do better next week. Going to try and do better? No, just admit you suck. Just admit you suck. Admit your team is showing no effort. Because I know they may not have the most talented defensive tackle, but just admit you're not showing the effort. Because there were guys walking, they were giving up 6-7 yards. And I'm going to tell you what, every single person on that 4th and 1 knew that they were running a toss play to Lamar Jackson, and we still couldn't stop it. And if you didn't know that they were running the toss play, then whoever is coaching any of these guys needs to be removed immediately and never be let on the sideline again. Because before the snap even happened, I go, this is either a toss or a handoff or something to Lamar. You have to go get Lamar. And they never did it.
yeah,
It's just, it's not that the defense played bad. It's situationally the defense could not stop them on 3rd downs. The defense at the end of the game was walking around like they were dead and didn't care, disinterested, and were like, I'm getting a paycheck today. We'll see you next week in Cleveland.
John Johnson, there was a clip going around of John Johnson just absolutely not even trying to tackle. I forget who it was, but they don't care.
No, they don't care. And that's the problem. I'm starting it now. Monday night, sit out. Fans, go tailgate, go party, go have a great time. Don't go to the game. I'm serious. Do not go to the game. In my heart, I'm honestly debating it. I proposed to the people who are going to the game with me, and they have said, we may actually do it if we're having fun at the tailgate, because it's now to a point where you don't want to show it and put your effort in for it for me. I'm not going to go into those stands, cheer, scream my head off for you in something that's supposed to be entertaining for me. This is supposed to be entertaining.
Yeah, it was Gus Edwards.
It was, yes. There was zero effort on that touchdown.
I thought it was Kenyon Drake, but no, it was Gus Edwards.
But yes, it was Gus Edwards, and 43 and 50 were right there.
Well, you don't got to worry about 50 anymore because he's dead. So
he's not dead. We're not saying he's dead. But
Just about.
But I'm being serious with this. This is ridiculous on so many accounts because it's all about effort. And I've been preaching this for the last 6 weeks. It's all about effort. There was effort there week 1. The effort was there. We wanted to win. In week 2, pretty much yes.
It's too bad Wes isn't here. He would.
I know.
That's yeah.
In week 2, you showed a decent amount of effort, but then at the end of the game, you showed no effort. I don't even know if firing Joe Woods is like the answer. I don't.
It's one of the answers.
One of the answers. But there's a lot wrong with this team right now. This is not a good team. This is a very bad football team that Andrew Berry put together.
Yep.
Are we going to hear from the bearded one?
No, that's what this podcast is.
I'm just letting you rant. I'm just allowing you to rant. I'm having a crisis, so feel free to rant all you want. I don't know. I'm tired of talking with the Browns. They pissed me off. John Johnson looks absolutely on the field. I don't even know why he's playing if he wants to just be lazy and not attempt to tackle. It looks like youth football. It's like they just forgot everything they're doing. It's embarrassing because they should have been a top 5 defense. The team is so embarrassing, and it sucks that they have to put their rookie kicker and a backup quarterback in these situations continuously. Like, this team could easily be 6-1.
Just remember that rookie kicker sucks, though. He's done.
Yeah, they should amputate his leg, kind of like Michael Cozy.
I don't care.
Sure, go ahead, Ostino.
I don't care.
I don't care about this team.
Okay.
I had a Steelers fan come in and want to talk to me
about
Deshaun Watson. And I started talking to him and I was explaining like why we traded for him and all that. And then I just reached a point where I'm like, why am I even talking? Like, who cares? Is Geno Smith top 5? I don't know.
No. He's good, but no.
So we should probably talk about the news that's come out today.
Yeah, that is the end of our season.
Yeah, well, yeah, the season is over. If you guys didn't know already, the season is 100% over.
I fully expect an ass whipping on Monday night. I think they're going to come in and just trounce us.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
And I know concussions aren't something to talk about, but Denzel Ward is made of glass. Probably never going to see the field again. And he ran his mouth all offseason, just like Greg Newsome did. And not so much Greg Newsome, but Denzel Ward ran his mouth. He's looked terrible and now is hurt. Jamar Chase is probably going to have his way with us on Monday night. It's not going to be pretty, in my opinion. Maybe I'll change my mind by the end of it, but I'm tired of waiting for another year, though. That's the problem. I'm sick.
Well, you have to, unfortunately. You have to. I mean, that's the situation we've been put in with the 12-game suspension, but I don't know. The problem is, and people don't understand, everybody wants to debate players, coaches. What is it? Front office. It's everybody. Like, stop sitting here arguing over who it is. It's everybody. You know it. I know it. Joe Woods is a problem. The players are a problem. Coaching is a problem. The roster is a problem defensively. Although it shouldn't be, but it is.
And we don't even have a first round pick. So
yeah, we would be picking number 5. Number 5.
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyway, news from today. Kareem Hunt's on the trade block, and apparently Greedy Williams is on the trade block, which isn't surprising. But my thing with this is Greedy Williams has no value. Little to no value. So you're not going to get much for him if you do trade him, maybe a 6 or 7. Kareem Hunt, I think, is actually probably pretty sought after, to be honest with you. Tony's trying to take sexy Snapchat pictures, so I don't know
It
what
was for
this
your.
podcast is.
I was sending it to your girlfriend actually.
Yeah, well, guess what? That she's not even remotely close. So, anyway,
Sorry,
so Kareem
is it
Hunt,
Cozy's girlfriend this week?
yeah,
It's
it's
Cozy's
it's
girlfriend
always
this
been
week. It
Cozy's girlfriend.
changes. It changes so much. I always forget.
Never been mine.
She's
Always
probably
been
watching.
Cozy's.
I guarantee you she's watching this.
I don't care. I'll block her from the chat. It is what it is. Kareem Hunt. You know what? If the Browns won't do it, but Buffalo should be calling for Kareem Hunt, and the Philadelphia Eagles should be calling for Kareem Hunt. Now, I think personally, you could get a third round pick for Kareem Hunt. I know it's crazy, but I think teams do see his value. And I think if maybe you throw in Kareem and oh, good point by Ostino here. I totally forgot. With Brees Hall getting hurt, the Jets are a player. I know they're also in the AFC, but that's a team you're not gonna. I mean, you've already faced them. Kareem Hunt could be an option, although they do have Michael Carter. He's not bad, but I don't know, dude. I hate this football team. I don't even want to talk about this team.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. We
should
probably make
greedy
this
for Gabe Davis. No, that's not.
We
happening.
should probably make this a quick estimate because I have nothing left to say about the Browns. They just
Conklin and Kareem Hunt for Elijah Moore. No, that's no. I love Elijah Moore. I think we should trade for Elijah Moore. It would be very, very smart to trade for Elijah Moore.
There is one saving grace for the Browns this season, and that is this: that Tampa's terrible coming up. I don't know what we're going to do in Miami, and if they can somehow win this Monday night game, because here's the thing, they're close to winning. That's the thing. They're close to winning. If they could win this Monday night,
they can't finish games.
If they could win this Monday night game and dominate Cincinnati like we've dominated the past few years, you're sitting at 2-1 in the division, and now you are what? 2 games behind the Bengals? No, you're 3-5, and you're 1 game behind the Bengals. You're kind of back in the middle of this thing, pending on what Baltimore does on Sunday. So that's the only saving.
Let's not count out the Steelers either.
Steelers are terrible. Kenny Pickett is garbage.
Steelers are worse than us.
Steelers are awful.
Steelers are really bad.
George Pickens is like the only good thing about that team.
So the only saving grace is that you actually play Cincinnati this week and you can control getting to within a game of them. But outside of that,
how about you blitz? How about you do something?
Oh, and by the way, we blitzed while you were sleeping yesterday. And by the way, Lamar was 0 for 3 on blitzes yesterday.
Funny how that works.
And we blitzed 4 times, Derek, and the other time it was a sack.
Yeah, it's funny how that works. It's almost like you should blitz in the NFL.
I mean, hey, here's the thing. He's gonna blitz this week. He's gonna bring out the Cincinnati defense. We're gonna look awesome on defense. We're probably gonna win this game because for some reason, Stefanski, Woods, does not matter. They go out and they dominate the Bengals every time we play them. They coach their best games against the Bengals.
Yeah,
which I don't understand. But
let me ask y'all a question. This goes for both of you. So Tony, here's your one input for the show. I don't know about y'all, but to me, this is starting to feel like Freddie Kitchens. Not in the sense that whoa, is this real? Did the Jets really just trade for James Robinson? That's a great get. If that's real, that's great. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. But anyway, I don't know about y'all, but for me, it's starting to feel like the Freddie Kitchens year where I just do not care anymore. And we know guys need to be fired, but at the same time, it's just, are they going to pull the trigger? That's kind of how I feel. So, all right, hold on, Austino. I'm going to double check that. Tony, do you have anything you'd like to add on that?
The James Robinson trade. That's kind of
No.
crazy.
No. Freddie Kitchens.
No, I have nothing left to say. No, I have nothing left to say anything Browns related. I'm sorry. Okay. I am so checked out on this team, dude.
Wow. It is real. They are trading for James Robinson. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So I will say this. It definitely feels like the Freddie Kitchens year because we got to a point of this year where we were 2-1 and now we lost 4 in a row. At one point, that team Freddie Kitchens year was 2-6. They got to 5-6. They actually got to 6-7. And I remember we were going to Arizona and everyone was like, man, if they could get to 7-7, yep, this is the shot. This is the shot. Now, do I think we're going to get to that point? I don't know. But the schedule after Buffalo really does open up. And Deshaun is back. And if everyone who has been telling me Deshaun is going to be the one who can win us these games and he's going to be the difference maker, I'm not convinced. Because it's not like we're losing because of play almost. We're losing because of situational play calling. That's how we're losing. So that's just my opinion.
All right. Well, do any of you have anything else you'd like to add? Because I think we might as well just wrap this up.
Yep, I do have one last thing. Browns After Dark was live!
And we're not anymore. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Browns win next Monday. Go Browns.
I don't know. Sorry if this was depressing.
Browns, even though it hurts me to that.
Sorry if this was depressing and or sad or boring, but I'm tired of coming home from work, setting all this stuff up to talk about an embarrassment of a football team. So
well, good. We'll have Buckeyes After Dark starting soon.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, everybody.